TLE 6. Agriculture. Importance and benefits of planting and propagating trees and fruit-bearing trees.
Trees by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed upon the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robin in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.
Do you have an experience sitting under the shade of a tree? What does it feel? Today, we will find out how important and beneficial trees and fruit-bearing trees are. Exploration. Group activity, flexible grouping. Recall the standards to follow when doing an activity. Activity 1. Make 2 groups to work on the following. 1. Use crumpled paper to make an object that you want to represent an idea of a place without trees and place it somewhere in your classroom that you see as a reflection of a forested area. 2. Let the other group describe your output and discuss about it. Stress the ideas why such object was made to represent the 2 conditions, forested and deforested areas. 3. Make a chart to differentiate the 2 and discuss it in class. Explanation for Activity 1. The teacher asks questions to develop critical thinking. Questions. What have you learned with the activity? Do you have the same output? Why and why not? Do you agree with the other group's answer? Why? If you are to present the place without trees, how would you deliver it? What is the point of the activity? Activity 2. Individual activity. Arrange the ideas whether they belong to the importance and benefits of tree and fruit-bearing trees. Put them in the box. Background information. Planting and growing ornamental plants and vegetables have many benefits and contributions for the family and the community. Likewise, growing of trees and fruit trees is also important. Flash floods have killed so many people these past years, and one of the major causes of flood is deforestation, or the clearing of an area of forest without replanting. Therefore, we need to plant more trees, not only to prevent further damage to nature but also for the good of the future generations. Importance of planting trees. 1. A good hobby and leisure time activity. 2. Valuable to the family and the community for the many products it can give. A. Major sources of food such as fruits and nuts. B. Wood from trees is also a major source of fuel for heating and cooking. C. The construction materials like plywood and plyboard, and the production of paper and pulp are also from wood. D. Likewise, chemical products such as resin, rubber, and turpentine also comes from wood. Trees give us shade against sunlight, and their roots help in controlling the flow of rain and prevent flooding by absorbing rainwater. Moreover, the woods that came from the trees are used for shelter, transportation, and other decorative purposes. Other benefits we can get from trees. 1. Fruits and nuts are good sources of carbohydrates, sugar and starch, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. 2. Trees promote soil stability by protecting the soil from erosion and prevent floods. 3. Trees reduce destruction to homes and agricultural crops by serving as windbreakers during typhoons and storms. 4. Trees improve the atmosphere of a place by giving a feeling of freshness and coolness, reducing temperature, and decreasing pollution in congested urban areas. 5. Trees provide shade to houses, streets, parks, and makes playgrounds attractive. 6. Trees contribute to the beautiful landscapes in the city and the countryside. 7. Trees help maintain high-quality water supply. 8. Trees serve as valuable habitat for wildlife animals. Evaluation. Group the pupils according to interest. Group 1. The artisans. In a clean sheet of bond paper, make a poster showing the importance and benefits of planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. Group 2. The actors/actresses. Act out on how important and beneficial is to plant trees and fruit-bearing trees. Group 3. The poets. Make a poem on how important and beneficial is to plant trees and fruit-bearing trees. Group 4. The songwriters. Compose a song on how important and beneficial is to plant trees and fruit-bearing trees.